Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome student to English class with teacher Dian. Okay, for class 11, are you ready to study today? Yeah, the chapter today is about giving advice. Okay, do you know what is giving advice? Giving advice is memberi saran ya, memberi nasihat atau saran. Excellent if you know the answer. Next, this is the answer ya. Giving advice ya. Advice itu almost same with suggest, hampir sama dengan suggestion ya. Artinya to give a suggestion, that is to introduce or propose an idea or a plan for someone's considerations. Jadi seperti memberi masukan atau saran terhadap ide orang lain seperti itu ya. What is the social function? Tujuannya apa sih kita giving advice? Tujuannya to facilitate interpersonal communication between different people. Jadi untuk memfasilitasi komunikasi antar orang, antar personal ya, dengan orang-orang yang berbeda supaya komunikasinya semakin lancar gitu. Jadi advice ini something that we care about you ya. We give you suggestion, we give you advice ya. Jadi yang dikasih advice harapannya juga menerima. Nah, terus ada jawabannya biasanya thank you seperti itu. Jangan kalau dikasih advice adanya marah-marah, ada kan yang seperti itu kan. Makanya perlu kita giving advice, ngasih saran, tapi ada caranya kalau in English. How? Next kita lihat gimana caranya ngasih advice. Nah, I'll learn, hati-hati ya. Suggestions are abstract and can be in form of solution, advice, plan, and idea. Ya, it can be accepted or refused. Nah, namanya saran, namanya advice itu pasti bisa diterima, bisa juga enggak. Ya, jadi kita jangan memaksakan diri. Nah, namanya kan solusi, ngasih solusi, bisa kasih advice, bisa kasih plan and idea. Namanya suggestion atau advice itu can be accepted, bisa diterima, bisa juga refuse atau ditolak. Nah, don't force someone to take it, it's their choice. Kita juga yang berikan saran, kan maksud hati kan baik, we care about you ya. Tapi kalau seandainya suggestion kita, advice kita tidak dipakai ya no problem, kita harus berbesar hati, berlapang dada. Yang penting kita udah ngasih perhatian ke teman kita. Next, there are some expressions how to express advice ya. Jadi ini ada beberapa contoh kalian kalau ingin memberi saran ya. Maybe you can say you could bla bla bla. You could go the doctor. Misalnya lihat temannya lagi sakit, misalnya you could go the doctor, atau you could take some rest misalnya kalau temannya sakit. Atau bisa juga pakai why don't you, mengapa kamu tidak, why don't you go to the doctor, why don't you take rest misalnya, why don't you study hard before exam misalnya. Kemudian bisa juga pakai how about you, how about you, maksudnya how about you go to the doctor, how about you take some rest, how about you. Pokoknya saran apa aja yang kamu kasih buat teman kalian itu bisa pakai ini how about. Gimana kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia seperti itu ya. And then maybe you can say maybe you should, mungkin kamu bisa seperti itu. Maybe you should take a nap, maybe you should be more diligent in studying misalnya. Maybe you should go to sleep earlier misalnya, buat teman yang sering bergadang misalnya ya, go to sleep earlier ya. Or maybe I think you should, jadi bisa juga I think you should ya. Saya pikir kamu seharusnya, ya namanya seharusnya ini advice, saran. I think you should get up earlier in the morning, misalnya. I think you should help your parents at home. I think you should study hard, misalnya, ya. Atau bisa juga pakai expression why not. Mengapa enggak kamu? Why not? Why not you study hard? Why not you why not you wear hijab, misalnya. Kalau mau ngasih saran, namanya saran ya buat temennya yang belum pakai hijab, misalnya why not you wear hijab, misalnya. Boleh, anything, kan itu namanya advice, ya. And then bisa juga pakai if I were you I would, jika aku jadi kamu I would. Nah, seperti itu bisa. Ini sebenarnya if clause ya teman-teman, if clause ya. If clause ini nanti kita belajar, ada bab if clause itu kelas 12 ya. Jadi kenapa ini I-nya pakai were, kenapa enggak I itu pakai was, itu ada alasannya. Kalau if clause itu something that it could not be happen, ya, itu tidak mungkin terjadi, ya, makanya dia pakai were seperti itu. Makanya ini ada if pengandaian, if I were you I would, jika aku jadi kamu aku akan. Maksudnya ngasih saran, kalau aku jadi kamu ya aku akan pergi ke dokter, aku nggak akan diam di rumah aja, misalnya. If I were you I would go to doctor, ya. If I were you I would follow my mother's say, misalnya. Saya akan mengikuti kata-kata ibu saya, misalnya. If I were you I would wear hijab, misalnya, ya, something like that. Oke? Nah, ikut. Oke, how if you repeat after me, ya. Coba kalian listen and repeat after me, dengarkan kemudian ikutin Mrs. ya. Oke. You could. Oke. Why don't you? How about? Maybe you should. Okay, I think you should. Why not? If I were you, I would. Okay, well done. Next. Nah, ini ada lagi giving advice for the stronger advice you can use. Ini bukan hanya sekedar saran, tapi kalau bisa dikatakan ini wajib, jangan keharusan. Misalnya you must, kamu harus, you have to, kamu harus. Must sama have to itu suatu advice yang harus, yang wajib, ya. Kalau enggak kamu akan bahaya, ya. Kalau tidak dilakukan itu membahayakan kalian, makanya ada must sama have to, ya. Contohnya apa sih? Misalnya you must do your homework. If not, ya, your teacher will angry with you, misalnya. Nah, ini kita pakai must. Ini artinya harus kita mengerjakan PR dari guru kita. Kalau enggak, guru bisa marah. Itu pakai must. Atau bisa pakai juga you have to. Misalnya, you have to respect your parents. Ya benar, kita harus respect our parents, ya. Kita harus menghormati orang tua kita, mendengarkan, listen to our parents, seperti itu. Makanya ada must sama have to yang artinya stronger advice. Oke, catch the point ya. Next. Nah, giving advice ini ada structure-nya. You can use imperative verb plus ing to give advice, ya. Jadi kita bisa pakai kalimat menyuruh, kata kerja menyuruh, imperatif itu menyuruh yang memerintahkan, pakai kata kerja menyuruh imperatif ditambah ing, ya. Bisa pakai start going, misalnya ini contohnya example, start going to the gym karena kamu sangat gendut sekali, misalnya. You are very big, ya. Your body is very big, ya. I think you must go to the gym, misalnya. Nah, itu kalau di belakang. Kalau di depan misalnya start going to the gym. Nah, start going to the gym. Nah, itu bisa. Itu pakai imperative verbs ya. Ini macam-macam ekspresi. If you want to giving advice, bisa tadi pakai must, have to, atau yang di awal tadi pakai could, bisa juga pakai imperative verb plus verb ing ya, seperti ini tadi. Start going to the gym, stop drinking so much coke misalnya. Consider switching to brown bread and rice ya. Jadi ternyata ini bisa juga dipakai dalam giving advice. Oke. Coba kalian repeat after me ya, kalian ikutin setelah Mrs. Oke. Start going to the gym. Oke. And then next, stop drinking so much coke. Stop drinking so much coke. Okay. Consider switching to brown bread and rice. Okay. Excellent. You follow well. Now it is time to exercise. Yeah. I will give you some pictures. I will give you some slides. Yeah. There are kinds of pictures. When you see the pictures, what do you think? What advice you give according to the pictures? Ya. Jadi Mrs. nanti akan kasih beberapa slide gambar. Nah, kalian please think ya, what is the better advice for these pictures? Ya, jadi tolong please you prepare your book and your pen. Kalian lihat gambarnya ini, Mrs. kasih waktu beberapa detik ya, beberapa detik. Ya, nanti kalau kalian kelewatan bisa di repeat lagi ya, ini video Mrs. kan ada di link. Oke. Nah, coba. Are you ready? Siap ya? Mrs. kasih picture ya. Oke. What is your advice when you see this situation below? What is your advice when you see this situation below? Nah. He is being chased by a hippo. The hippo is very angry. Nah, what is your advice for him? Kalau sudah begini, kira-kira what is your advice? Apakah pakai you could? Apakah pakai you must? Apakah pakai imperative verb plus verb ing? It's up to you, terserah kalian. Siapkan ya. Oke. Next. I just arrived in China. What should I do? I just arrived in China. What should I do? Okay. What is your advice for your friends? He just arrived in China. What should he do? Okay. Done. Next. I found a wallet which had 2 million in it. How should I spend it? I found a wallet which had 2 million in it. How should I spend it? Okay. Done. Next. My job is very stressful and tiring. Can you give me advice? My job is very stressful and tiring. Can you give me advice? Okay. Next. I have workshop for 1 month. I feel homesick and miss my wife. What should I do? Okay, I have workshop for 1 month. I feel homesick and miss my wife. What should I do? Okay. Next. I am so tired during my workshop. What should I do? I am so tired during my workshop. What should I do? Next, I have a broken heart. I am lonely. What can I do? I have a broken heart. I am lonely. What can I do? Okay, next. I have forgotten that yesterday was my mother's birthday. What can I do? I have forgotten that yesterday was my mother's birthday. What can I do? Next. I have an important exam tomorrow, but I have not started studying yet. What should I do? I have an important exam tomorrow, but I have not started studying yet. What should I do? Okay, next. I always late. I always late. What should I do? Okay. Yes. Okay, if you finish, write all the advice excellent. Ya. Jadi yang sudah menulis advice-nya atau tadi ketinggalan nggak sempat nulis, oke, kalian bisa repeat, putar ulang di bagian mana yang kalian ketinggalan ya di video Mrs. Kemudian hasilnya ini kalian tulis in your notebook ya, di buku catatan bahasa Inggrisnya, and then you capture, and then don't forget to upload it on Google Classroom. Oke, sudah dapatkan kode bahasa Inggrisnya, kode kelas bahasa Inggrisnya? Oke, excellent kalau sudah. Nah, jadi I think enough for the meeting today, for the presentation today, for our learning activity today. I think enough. Yeah, we will see next week with different topic. Ya, jadi giving advice, kita sebagai teman namanya giving advice itu excellent ya, bagus, namanya we care about you ya. Tapi kalau dikasih saran terus temannya nggak terima juga, kita harus appreciate it, kita harus menghargainya juga ya. Namanya saran itu it can be accepted, it can be refused, itu bisa diterima, bisa juga ditolak, dan kita harus berbesar hati. Yang jelas sesama teman, sesama keluarga, sesama siapapun, kita harus saling memberi saran. Namanya kita peduli terhadap orang lain. Okay, finish for today. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.